Have you ever pondered the possibility of a snake consuming a human? It's an unusual question, isn't it? Yet it's one that has surely crossed the minds of many, stirring a blend of curiosity, fear, and fascination. Can these slithering creatures, often seen as symbols of danger and deceit, truly swallow a person whole? Are there instances in history where such a chilling event has occurred? Well, prepare to be fascinated as we delve into this unusual topic. To understand if a snake can consume a human, we first need to explore a snake's diet. Snakes, these fascinating creatures, have a diet as diverse as their species. They truly are the epitome of opportunistic feeders, eating whatever they can capture and swallow. From tiny insects to large mammals, the menu varies significantly depending on the snake species and their size. Let's take a moment to delve into the world of these slithering carnivores. The smallest of snakes, like the thread snake, subsist on a diet of ant larvae and termites. On the other hand, larger species such as the boa constrictor or the python are known to prey on anything from rodents to deer and even other snakes. An interesting fact about snakes is their ability to eat prey larger than their head. They achieve this by dislocating their jaws, a feat made possible by their unique skeletal structure. This allows them to swallow their food whole, as they lack the ability to chew. Yet it's crucial to point out that most snakes prefer to consume prey smaller than themselves. This is primarily due to the risks involved in attacking and swallowing larger prey. The process of ingestion is a vulnerable time for snakes. It's slow, energy-consuming, and leaves them exposed to predators. Some might wonder about venomous snakes. Well, these serpents use their venom primarily for hunting rather than defense. The venom helps to immobilize or slow down their prey, making it easier for the snake to swallow their meal. However, their diet mostly consists of small mammals, birds, and other reptiles. In the world of snakes, the size and type of prey often come down to the size of the snake itself. Larger snakes can handle larger meals, while smaller snakes are restricted to smaller prey. But this doesn't mean they limit themselves to tiny meals. In fact, some snakes are known to tackle prey up to 3 times larger than their own body size. But does that mean snakes cannot eat something as large as a human? Let's find out. Believe it or not, there are documented instances of snakes attempting to, and in some cases succeeding in, swallowing humans. This might sound like something out of a horror movie, but it's a reality that has occurred more than once in our world. Let's take a journey back to 1998. In the dense tropical rainforests of Indonesia, a rubber plantation worker went missing. The search party, fearing the worst, discovered a python with an unusually bloated belly. When they cut the snake open, they found the missing worker, swallowed whole by the python. This is one of the earliest documented cases of a human being consumed by a snake. In 2002, another incident occurred when a Burmese python in Florida was found with a fully grown alligator protruding from its stomach. While this isn't a case of a human being swallowed, it does illustrate the immense capacity of a snake's body to stretch and accommodate large prey. Fast forward to 2017 in Sulawesi, Indonesia. The disappearance of a local man led villagers to a reticulated python, distended and sluggish. The python, measuring a staggering 23 feet in length, had swallowed the man whole. This incident was particularly shocking as it demonstrated that these situations were not as rare as previously thought, and it's not just in the wild where these incidents occur. There have been cases of captive snakes turning on their handlers. In 2018, a pet python in Virginia, USA, attacked its handler, wrapping itself around the woman and constricting. Luckily, she was rescued before she could be swallowed, but it was a clear demonstration of the hazards of keeping such powerful predators as pets. In these instances, it's worth noting that the snakes involved were among the largest species on the planet, including the reticulated python and the Burmese python. These snakes can reach lengths of more than 20 feet and are known to be capable of consuming large mammals. It's also important to remember that these are exceptional cases. Snakes do not typically view humans as prey. Most snake species are small and would never be capable of swallowing a human. Even among the larger species, humans are not a regular part of their diet. However, under certain circumstances, when a large snake is extremely hungry or feels threatened, it may attempt to consume a human. These cases are rare, but they certainly prove that it's within the realm of possibility. So, while the question of whether a snake can eat a human might seem absurd at first, the reality is a little more complicated. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the process of how these incredible creatures manage to swallow prey larger than their own bodies in the next segment. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe the channel for more videos. Now that we know it's possible, you might be wondering, how does a snake go about swallowing a human? Well, it's quite a spectacle, and a testament to the remarkable biology of these creatures. Snakes are known for their ability to consume prey much larger than their head. This is due to their unique jaw structure. Unlike humans, a snake's upper and lower jaws are not fused together. They are connected by a stretchy ligament that allows the snake to open its mouth incredibly wide. But how wide exactly? Imagine this. A snake can open its mouth wide enough to swallow prey that's up to 100% larger than its own head. This is where the term unhinging the jaw comes from, although it's a bit of a misnomer as the jaw doesn't actually unhinge. Instead, it stretches extraordinarily. Once the prey is in the snake's mouth, the process of swallowing begins. The snake uses its body to constrict and move the prey down into its stomach. This is done through a process called peristalsis, a series of wave-like muscle contractions that move food through the digestive system. The snake's teeth also play a crucial role here. They are curved backwards, which means they not only help to grip the prey, but also prevent it from escaping once it is in the snake's mouth. Each swallow the snake makes is essentially a small step forward for the prey down the snake's throat and into its stomach. Now, you might be thinking, how does a snake digest something as large as a human? The answer lies in the snake's highly acidic stomach. The snake's gastric juices are so strong they can dissolve bones and all, turning the prey into a nutrient-rich soup that the snake can absorb over the following week or more. It's a slow and strenuous process, but snakes are remarkably equipped for it. But what happens after a snake swallows a human? It's not as simple as you might think. Imagine this. A snake has just swallowed a human. The human, now inside the snake's stomach, is no small meal. This presents a unique set of challenges for the snake. The first is the time it takes for digestion. For a snake, digesting a meal is not a quick process. When the meal is as large as a human, it can take weeks, even months, for the snake to fully digest its meal. During this time, the snake is incredibly vulnerable. It's slow, lethargic, and unable to move quickly or defend itself effectively. Moreover, the physical strain on the snake is immense. The sheer size of the human may cause internal injuries to the snake. In fact, there have been documented cases where a snake has burst open after consuming a meal too large for its body to handle. Then there's the risk of decay. If the snake is unable to digest the human quickly enough, the body may begin to decay inside the snake. This can lead to serious health issues for the snake, including infection and disease. And finally, it's important to consider the snake's energy expenditure. Digesting a human requires a tremendous amount of energy, leaving the snake exhausted and vulnerable to predators. As you can see, swallowing a human is not without its consequences for the snake. So, can a snake eat a human? It's a question that's aroused our curiosity and fear, and today we've delved into this mystery. We've examined the reality of a snake's diet, explored documented cases, unraveled the process of swallowing, and witnessed the aftermath. The answer? Yes, it's possible, but it's a rarity, not the norm. Remember, snakes, like all creatures, play a crucial role in our ecosystem. Their diet typically consists of smaller animals, not humans. Documented cases of snakes consuming humans are few and far between, often involving extraordinary circumstances. The process of swallowing such a large prey is complex and taxing for the snake, often leading to severe consequences. While it's possible, it's certainly not an everyday occurrence. And remember, the best way to stay safe is to respect these fascinating creatures from a distance. So let's continue to explore, learn, and marvel at the wonders of nature, while keeping a healthy respect for all its inhabitants. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos.